Hi everyone, I'm here today with a Sweet Stamp Shop video, and I'm going to be showing you how I made a gift card holder using some Sweet Stamp Shop stamps. That little craft gift bag, or gift card holder, or gift bag rather, is something I picked up over at Michael's, and it's the perfect size for any standard size gift card, Target, Starbucks, Walmart, whatever. It's the perfect size, so I'm going to customize that craft gift bag using some stamps. So I'm taking that stamp that you just saw. It's from Against the Grain. It's their gorgeous wood grain set, and I just stamped the pattern directly onto the gift bag. And now I'm taking a little sweets stand from the stamp set called Jars of Sweet. It's from the recent release, the May release. And I'm going to be taking that little gift label that's from Packaged Pretty, also from the May release, and I'll link up all these stamps on the blog. And I'm going to try to figure out how I want to customize this gift bag. I don't work off of sketches or anything. I just kind of wing it every time I create something. So there I am stamping the little sweet stand using some VersaFine black ink. And I'm going to take that border of apples. That's from the set Schools Out, and that's from their April release. And I decided that I wanted to fill up that treat holder with some apples. So I'm just going to stamp those apples onto a strip of paper. I think I actually pulled it out of the garbage can. And I've got some distress inks there, and I'm using the blending tool that's for fingertips. I'll link that up on the blog as well. It's real good if you're trying to use some distress inks or any kind of ink with small images, rather than using the big blending sponge. So I like it and recommend it. So I've just inked up the apples. I'm just coloring in the stems with the Copic marker, and I'm going to cut it out real quick off camera. And I'm going to take that little gift label right there and just stamp it out and cut it and have it ready. That's from Packaged Pretty again. That's another just scrap piece of paper. That's why I say you always should keep your scrap papers, especially if it's good white cardstock, and the cardstock I use is Neenah Solar White, so I keep that all the time. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to put my apples into that stand. So I've got some foam dimension here, some of the smaller dimensions, and I'm just gonna stack it up right into that that little sweet stand. And I decided that that white tag is too white, so I'm just going to add some distress inks around the edges. I decided I'm going to pop in some purple there. I seem to be into purple lately, and just kind of tone down that white, since there's really nothing white on that gift card whatsoever. I'm going to take some tea dye distress ink and tone down the inside as well, inside of the white. And I'm going to pop that up using some foam dimension as well. I don't know if you could see that, that was pretty quick, but I keep Velcro on the bottom of all of my distress ink pads, the rough edge, and I store all of the foam on the bottom of my distress inks. And so if you put the rough side on your actual ink pad, you can store the sponges on your pad and just pick them up with your blending tool when you're ready to use them. Now grab some Copics here, and I'm just kind of tying in that purple together, so I'm coloring the stand in purple. And I'm noticing that that flap up at the top, I want to give it just a little bit of color, so when it's folded down in the back there is some color. So I'm going to color that little flap with some Copic markers as well. And I'm taking the broad tip right there and just going around the edges at the top, because the edges are kind of rough up there, just to give it some added color. I could have used distress inks as well if I wanted to. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere that gift, or that tag, and I'm going to be using some dimension as well. And I decided I wanted to tie in a little bit more of that lighter purple, and I actually have a Uniball purple gel pen there. So I'm just coloring in down towards the bottom of that stand, just tying in some of that lighter color purple. And because it's a gel pen, it's actually shining, so it's real pretty. And the last step is just adding some glossy accents to the apples. I love glossy accents. It's also a great adhesive as well. And there you've got it. That's my customized gift card holder. So here's a close-up of the gift card holder, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.